Got the link? Join the link. Are you guys are right? Ready here?
Just the progress. Windows total own money and the additional coefficient. Yeah,
Hotspot unknown చేశాను. మూర్తి.
Recording in progress.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the session.
Good morning. Good morning, all.
Okay, so good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the session once again. Okay, so please try to focus over here. So today we are going to complete the Trojan horse topic. Okay, so yesterday we was facing some issues. Uh, so today we have solved that issue. So today not practical. Okay, so please try to focus over here. So first thing, our attacker machine is Windows 10. Victim machine is Windows XP, right? So in the Windows 10, if you are starting for the first time, then what is the procedure that we have to do? What is the starting procedure that I have told you? Yes, turn off the firewall, right? Cool. Okay, so here antivirus software, over here in the virus and threat protection, clicking on manage settings, and I'm disabling the. Right now, what I have done, I have disabled the antivirus software because we are using some crack version of softwares, hacking softwares, so that we have to disable the antivirus. Recording is going on. Okay, and one more thing, guys, I have told to the team. Okay, so they are going to upload the recordings within a moment. Okay, so right now they are in uh, on the way. Okay, so right now they're uploading the recordings. Okay, within few minutes you are going to get the recordings in the LMS portal. Okay, so now first thing what we have done, we have disabled the antivirus software, right? Then what we have, which software? Dark comment, right? So we have to download the dark comment. Where we get the dark comment, where we can download from the dark comment? From the GitHub, right? Okay, so after downloading, you will get in a zip file, right? So what we have to do? We have to right click and we have to extract the zip file, right? So example, in this scenario, I have downloaded the tool, okay, dark comment software tool. So right click and I'm clicking on extract all and extract. Okay, now we can see the file has been got extracted, right? We have to go inside this folder, right? We have to go inside this folder. Now we can able to see there is one more zip file. So what we have to do? We have to extract it once again. Extract all and extract. Okay. Okay. So till here done. Now you can see the folder got extracted. So we have to go inside it. Now can we able to see the application, main application, dar comment application, right? So this is the application which we have to execute, right? I'm double clicking on it and or we can call it as application. Okay. And what button you have to click on? Run. Okay. Okay. Now we got the panel, right? This is our hacking panel, right? This is our rat panel. Okay. So what we have to do yesterday, what I have told you to click, you have to click on dar comment rat, right? Which is on the left side. And then you have to click on server module. Yesterday, see, if you're a beginner, then you are going to select the minimalist, okay, which has some limited features. But when it comes to the full editor, here you can see over here, there is a text which has been mentioned over here as expert. Okay, right now, this first module, like minimalist is not working. Yesterday we was selecting the minimalist, right? But due to some software issues, it's not working. So as an hacker, what we are going to do, we are going to directly selecting the second option, advanced version, full editor. Okay. As compared to the minimalist, full editor has many options and many features. Okay. Previously, I thought you to first teach you the minimalist, like basics one, then I will teaching you the advanced one. But due to some software issues, the minimalist is not working. So that we are directly diving in full editor one. Okay, full editor expert one. Okay. So now, okay, let just give me a moment. Okay, cool. So we are clicking on full editor. Okay. After clicking on full editor, we are getting some options. Okay. As compared to the minimalist, it has some few options. But in this advanced, we can see in the left side, we have many options. Okay. Over here in this left side. Okay. In this, what we have to do, we have to click on network settings, which we have to click network settings, which is the second option over here. Okay. In this, what is asking over here? IP DNS. What it's asking over here? IP DNS. It means that we have to assign some IP address. Okay. So which IP address we have to assign? We have to assign our own system IP address, like attacker machine IP address, not the victim machine. Okay. Here, which IP address I have to mention? Attacker. Our attacker machine is right now Windows 10. Okay. So to get the IP address of Windows 10, what I have to do? Yeah. Command prompt and then, okay, just give me a moment. Okay. Here I'm searching for CMD. Okay. I'm entering the command prompt. Okay. And I'm typing as IP config. Okay. So this is my IP address, right? This is my attacker machine IP address, like Windows 10 machine's IP address, right? So what I'm doing, I'm directly copying this thing. This is my attacker machine IP address. I'm copying this thing. I have copied. Okay. After copying, so see, before hacking, there is no users over here. Okay. For the proof purpose. Okay. Right now, what I am doing, okay, just, okay. Where is the tab? Okay. No worries. Okay. The tab is not visible. So I'm just performing the practical server module and full editor here. Right. So network settings, in the network settings, we have to paste the IP address over here. Right. I have pasted the attacker's IP address and keep the port number as by default port number. Don't do any changes in the port number. Okay. Okay. This is the thing. And one more thing, in this advanced version, what is the main thing you can find is there is an option known as file binder. What does this file binder does? So there is an exe software, right? So with the help of exe, if you wanted to attach any image, or if you wanted to attach any virus, like there is an exe software.exe. If you wanted to attach .bat file with the exe one, you can do this thing. You can bind the files with each other. Okay. How you can bind? You are clicking on file binder and you have to click on this folder icon. Okay. This folder icon, and you can select the folder like bat file folder. Okay. So this is the task that you have to do by yourself. Okay, you have to assign some, like you have to bind some image with it, and you have to check. And second task you have to do is you have to bind with the .bat file, and you have to check. Okay, you have to do this thing by your own. Okay, this is the thing. Okay, just you have to select the file and you have to click on build the stuff. Okay, this is one feature to bind the file. And there is one more option known as choose icon. Okay, in the starting practical of virus, we have like created one virus, and after that we have changed the icon, if you have remembered, right? So similar way, if you are creating the payload, or if you are creating the Trojan horse, in that scenario there will be no icon, right? So to look like a legitimate one, so we have to keep the icon, right? Because if you're sharing this icon a Trojan horse to the victim, then only he's going to double clicking on it, right? So that what we can do, we can here which option has been selected by default, no icon. Okay, by default it has selected as no icon. If you wanted to keep the icon, we have to click on custom icon, second option. We wanted to keep the icon. Okay, so that I'm selecting as custom icon over here. Okay, after clicking on custom icon, if you have downloaded any icon, like example, by default they're showing some icons. So do we have any Netflix icon over here? No. So if you want, you can download the Netflix icon, and if you want, you can click on File Manager and you can just select the Netflix icon which you have downloaded. Right? If you have remembered in the first practical, we have downloaded the Netflix icon, right? If you want, you can select it. Or else you can select from by default things. Okay. Right now, I have not downloaded any icon right now. So what I'm doing, I'm selecting by default icon from here. Okay, by default icon. So example, we are going with the Chrome icon only. Example. Okay. After clicking on Chrome icon, what I'm doing, I'm clicking on build the stub. Build the stub, it means that it is going to starting creating the Trojan horse. Okay. Now I'm clicking on build the stub. So what it's asking for me to enter a file name that I wanted to keep. So which icon we have selected? Chrome icon. So what name I should keep to look like a legitimate? Chrome. Okay, cool. Chrome. Right? So what I have done, I have renamed the file name as Chrome. Okay, and I'm clicking on save. So right now you can see it has been some got something and it's done. Okay, and one more thing, while performing the practical, don't try to close this panel. Okay, don't try to close this panel. Reminder, don't try to close this panel because I'm right now recording. So if you're going through the recordings, it's already being recorded. All the things. Okay. So what you have to do, you have to click on minimize. Instead of close, what you have to do, you have to click on minimize. Okay, to open in the backend. It will be running in the backend. Done till here? Now. So if I wanted to show you, I have created the Trojan horse, right? So it has been saved in the documents folder. Inside the documents folder, I'll show you. We have got over here? This is our Trojan horse, which we have to share it to the victim. Okay, you can see over here there is a Chrome icon and there is a like name as Chrome. Okay, so before sharing to the victim, what we have to do, we have created the Trojan horse, right? We have created the Trojan horse, but what we have to do, this is the software of Dark Comet, right? So what we have to do after creating the Trojan horse, we have to keep this software as listening mode. Why we are keeping as listening mode? Because if you're keeping it as listening mode, in that scenario, it will in the backend it will try to listening the file. Like it will start listening the request. Example, if the victim is double clicking on it, it will get captured. Okay, so to trace it, to detect it, what we have to do, we have to start the listening mode. How we can start? So here you have to click on Dark Comet, right? Same thing. Okay, which is on the top left icon. Okay. After that, here first option, there is an option known as listener new port. First option. Okay, there is a first option known as listen new port. You have to click on it and there will be a default port. Don't do any changes in the default port. Just click on the listen. Don't do any changes in the port number. Just click on listen. Okay. After clicking on listen, it got hidden, right? Okay. Now in this, see, users, on connect, there are some tabs. User tab, on connect tab, okay, user logs tab. But over here, last option, there is a socket name. Socket net, it means that we have started one port in the listening mode. Okay, we are waiting for the victim to execute the Trojan horse. Okay, so now you can see there is one port which has been got turned on. Okay, which is like in the tick mark, and the port number is 21. Sorry, the port number is 1604. Okay, so right now the message is in the listening mode. Okay, right now we have we have kept this software as in the listening mode. Okay, we are waiting for the victim to execute the Trojan horse. Okay, have we have shared this Trojan horse right now to the victim operating system? Nope, right? So right now what I'm going to do, I'm going to share this. Like I'm going to click on Control X and I'm just going to Windows XP. This is my victim operating system, right? Okay, so okay. So right now I am in the victim operating system and I'm pasting over here. Done. We have pasted. So this is our victim operating system. So now assume that what the victim is doing, he's just right clicking on it and clicking on open. Simple thing, right? What the victim has done, double clicked or right clicked on it and open. In short, what he has done, he has just executed this thing. Done. Now now the interesting thing is that his whole operating system got hacked. His whole operating system got hacked. Now this operating system is controlled. We can control this operating system in Windows 10. If I wanted to show you, okay, if I wanted to show you, let me get back to the software. Now, can you able to see one user has been got triggered over here in the users? There is one user. If you want, you can just zoom it out and you can check.
Guest 16.
Yes, guest 16 and IP address and cyber security Windows, and he's using so and so, right? This got triggered. Okay, we have hacked the victim operating system. Now the victim control, like complete control is, we can control anything. Like it is control bit, I can control anything in the victim operating system. Okay, example, if I wanted to show you what I have to do, I have to double clicking on it. I have to double click on it. After double click on it, you can see these are all the types that I can perform. Okay, if I wanted to show you, okay, just give me a moment. Let me just, if it's possible, system info. I will just show you one thing. Let me just, what are the things that we can perform on the victim system? I will show you this clip. Okay, these are all the things that we can perform on the victim system. So let me just take one screenshot. So, and I will zoom it and I will show you. Okay, see. Okay, what is the first section? System info. Like we can see the system information of the victim, like which operating system he's using, which version of operating system he's using, has he is using the updated version of latest version of operating system or not. If he is using the previous versions of operating system, in the scenario I can able to try to find out the vulnerability and I can able to perform the attacks accordingly. Okay, so and after that there is some fun functions that we are going to see within few minutes. Okay, then what we can do, we can able to create some remote chat. Like in the movies you have seen, like after hacking there will be some chat will be open, right? So we are going to do this thing, interesting stuff. Okay, we are going to send some message to the victims, hey, hacked or anything. And process manager, right? Process manager, in it means that I can see or I can close any process from the victim operating system. Example, victim is watching some movie. Okay, if I want, I can just close the movie from the victim operating system. Okay, and remote registry, remote shell, like it's like a command prompt. Okay, CMD. And there are host files. If I want, I can create the host files. And if you can see over here, there is uninstall application. If I want, I can uninstall any application from the victim operating system if I want. Okay. So there is some things like if I want, I can execute some new bash script in the victim operating system, right? If I want, I can download any files from the victim operating system in my system. Okay. Example, victim is having his personal images in his system. So what I'm doing, I'm just downloading his personal image in my Windows 10 operating system. Okay. If I want, I can see his password credentials like user ID, passwords, and what are the things and what he has downloaded, torrents downloaded. Okay. And if I want, I can turn on his webcam. If I want, I can capture his sound recordings, what he's speaking, what is doing the conversation. Okay. Active ports, IP, and all the things like what is the Wi-Fi name, what the Wi-Fi he has connected. Okay. If I want, I can power his operating system off. If I want. If I want, I can just restart his operating system. All the things. If I want, I can uninstall. If I want, all the things we can do this thing. Okay, these are all the features that we can do. Now, if it's possible, just try to watch in the phone right now. So there is some interesting stuff that. So right now, we are going to do some fun functions. In the fun functions, I'm just clicking on Fun Manager. Okay, Fun Manager. Okay. So right now, some participants, they are joining with the phone. So let me wait for a few more minutes. So once they have joined, so we will just continuing the session. Join with your mobile phone and just try to watch it. Okay.
Can I get the URL for this? URL link.
URL link, which one?
Just, what you have created.
Yes, we can. But first, what we have to do, we have to upload in our Kali Linux server, local server. First, we have to create a local server. In this local server, we have to upload this thing, and then we have to convert this file to link, and then we can share it to the victim. If you want, we can do this thing. Okay. So now, this is our victim operating system, right? Right. Now, can you able to see the time in the victim operating system at the end?
9:50.
What is the time right now? Can you able to see the time right now?
9:55 p.m.
Okay, cool. Now let me go to the Windows. Here in the second option, what is the option over here? Second option.
Night clock.
Chalo, let's do this thing. Let's
Hide
click
clock.
on the hide clock. Done. I have clicked on the hide clock. Let's just see in the Windows XP.
Yes.
Done. Okay. Now in the victim desktop, how many icons are there in the desktop? One is recycle bin and okay, cool. Okay, there is one option, first option, right? What is this option name?
Hide
Hide
desktop.
desktop. Okay, let me just click on hide desktop. Done. Okay. So we can see. Okay, there is some new there is some new things. Okay. Okay. So right now, send message box. There is an option. If you wanted to make some fear to the victim, like if you wanted to send some message like you got hacked, like some fear thing. Okay. So we can do this thing. Message title. What we are going to do? Hacked. Let me just click as metal title as hacked. Okay. What message we have to show him? Like you got hacked. Okay. You got hacked. Then what I'm doing? I'm clicking on send. Done. Now let's get back to the, okay, let me just do once again. Send. Hacked. You got hacked. Cool. Okay. So now, if you wanted to do the chatting with the victim operating system, we can do this thing. How we can do this thing? In this, we have a remote chat. Okay. We have a remote chat. Okay. In this chat, what we can do here below we can enter. This is our hacking operating system, right? Windows 10 is our attacking machine operating system. Like right now, what I wanted to say to the victim, hello, you got hacked and send. Okay, as an hacker, what I have done here, you can see is you. What I have done as an hacker, I have sended the some message to the victim. Okay, what message I have sent it? You got hacked. But over here, Windows XP. Have you have got any chat open?
Yes, sir.
Right? And one more thing, victim can't able to close this chat. You can see over there is no cross icon over here. This chat can be only closed by the hacker, attacker. Okay, example, this is the victim machine, right? So I'm just messaging a conversation. Who, like example, who is this? Yes, replying to the hacker. Why you have hacked my OS operating system? And what I'm doing, I'm just clicking on send. Okay. Now if I'm getting see, victim has sent some message. Who is this? Why you have hacked my OS? As an hacker, I'm just doing the conversation because I want to get rich. Right? If you are getting the money, we will get rich, obviously. Right? This is the thing. Like control operating system, like we target operating system is control with like we can control all the things with the thing. So if I close this thing, so message got closed. Okay, we can do anything. And one more thing, if you wanted to show once again all the things, like we have hidden the like timer and desktop icons, right? So we can just revert it back, like show desktop. If you're clicking on show desktop and if you're clicking on show clock, you can see the icons are back and it has got back. Okay, the complete. There are many features and there are many things that we can perform. We can perform any music. We can play any music on the victim system. Okay, so we can do anything from here. So let me just test this thing. Power off. See, are you sure? Remote computer, this will close the server process. Okay, right now you can see Windows XP is turned on. So let me just check once. Clicking on yes. Clicked on yes. Let me just see whether it's working or not. Shut down. Yes. Nope, it's not working. No worries. So just you have to check it, okay? Because see, this is a cracked version software. So 101% I can't assure you that it will work fine. Like completely. Because we have faced yesterday, if you have seen, we have faced one issue. Right? We have clicked on minimalistic, some features were not working. So this is the things that we face in the cracked versions. Okay. So to be frank, some of the features might not work, but some of them will work for sure. Okay.
Premium for state ID.
Sorry.
Can you get to a dark comment state ID?
No. Nope. No. So you can't get with the student ID all the things. Okay, because these are the illegal softwares. Okay, if you're purchasing the license, so there will be like lots of cost you have to pay. So if I wanted to show you, so see in the digital forensics, we use some softwares. Okay. So example, if I wanted to show you one software, there was some software which I have forgotten the name. So in the digital forensics, we use some software which software like license will cost you around 15 to 20 lakhs for one license key. 15 to 20 lakhs. So I have the software along with me. Okay, so this is the thing. So see, like we have some portals as well. So if you are working with the law force agencies, we have some portals. So right now it's in the construction mode. So if it was in the construction mode, I was used to show you. Like with the help of phone number, only with the phone number, I can extract your all the biodata. All the biodata in the sense, I will show you. Just give me a moment. I will show you the live thing. Okay, I have took the screenshots as well. I will show you the thing. Let me first connect with the drive. Okay, what are the things you can extract? All the things like banking name, house number, how many mobiles number he's using, all the thing A to Z. He's married, all the things. How much salary he's earning right now? What is his package?
Bank balance also.
No, bank balance we have. So how we are?
Amit, voice is breaking. We can't hear you.
Is it same for everyone? Guys, is it same for everyone for the
Yes,
online
sir.
study?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
your voice
Sir.
is breaking.
Voice is breaking.
Okay. So they are using some cheap ISP service providers internet. So we can't do anything in that. Okay. So no worries. So I will try my best. Okay. So see, any okay, because these are the important topics, so which is going to be asking by the interviewer. Right, the drive is not okay. If it's getting loaded, then it's a good thing. Else, no. So I have to restart my system. So if I'm restarting my system, then okay, let's do one thing. So of one more meeting, right? So after 11, I will show you the list. Okay, all the things like this is like see these portals you can't get the access easily. These portals are like credentials are given for the limited users. Okay, so if you're working in the law force agencies like FBI, CBI, IB, RAW, or in the cyber cells, in the scenario, they are going to provide you the credentials because I have worked with them. Which one? Mumbai Cyber Cell. Okay, so if you want, you can go through my LinkedIn. See, main thing is that one thing I wanted to tell you guys. Main thing, if you're a fresher, the interviewer they are going to see the two things. First is certifications, and second thing is that the skills. We're having the certifications, well and good, but they will see the skills for sure. But if you're not having the certifications, like many certifications, but if you're having the good skills and you don't have any experience, but you have the skills, you have the high level of skills, then if you want, you can negotiate the salary package. So, example, assume that I don't have any experience. I'm a fresher, but I have advanced levels of skills. Like I can hack anything, I can secure anything, anything. I'm sure with my skills. So in the interviewer, I can tell to the interview, like, sir, I have the advanced skills. You can test my skills, advanced levels. Okay. So please try to take me those skills. So please give me a chance. So they will give for sure. Because they're taking the interview. They're taking the basics interview. But if you're short like with your skills, and if you're telling to the interview, like, sir, I'm good in the high levels of skills, you can test my skills. So they will test, they will take the interview accordingly. Okay, if they're qualifying this high levels of advanced skills, then you can negotiate the salary with the HRs. Like I know the advanced level of skills, but I don't know the like basics, like I don't have the experience. So please give me a chance to prove myself. So they will give the chance. So you can negotiate the salary. Instead of 4 lakhs, 7 lakhs package, you can earn like 12 lakhs package.
But what is like how you prove yourself?
Improve yourself, like prove yourself, it means that see, in the normal, okay, just I will show you this thing. If you're just applying for the normal roles, example some coding roles, software developer, okay, software developer, how many rounds do we have? What are they? Aptitude round, aptitude round, then technical round,
Okay.
technical, okay, just in short what we do, this is like a technical and non-technical, okay, non-technical, okay, and then no HR round. This is the rounds that we have in the software developer. But when it comes to the cyber security job roles, how many rounds do you have? Only the technical and non-technical and the HR round.
Non-technical one.
HR round. Sorry, you don't have the non-technical round in this. What they are going to do?
Sir, aptitude also either no, sir.
No, no, no. In many, see, if you're going for the larger companies, I'm sure that they're going to take the aptitude. But when you're going to the medium level of companies or startup level of companies, in that scenario, you don't have the aptitude for sure. Okay, this is the thing. Instead, what you are having technical round, it means that the theory round, they are going to asking you the questions. Okay, you have to prove, you have to answer the questions like what is the full form of CIA, OSI model, how many layers we have OSI model, what is the port numbers, and all the things that we have learned. For sure, they are going to asking you these things only. If you are asking to the ChatGPT also, the ChatGPT also provide the same thing, the basics that we have learned till now. Okay, technical round, completely theory round. Second is practical round. Like example, they are providing you some links. Okay, you have to hack it, you have to test the vulnerabilities, you have to find the vulnerabilities, and you have to hack it, and you have to secure it. You have to give the remediations as well, like how we can secure the link. Okay, what are the things that we can do to secure it, because you are a cybersecurity professionals. You have hacked ethically after taking the permission only, you have tested the website, and you have to tell me the recommendations as well, like what are the things that they can do, they can settings that they can do. Okay, what they have to do to secure their websites, all the things. Okay, once you're qualifying with the practical rounds, then they will get confirmed and they will directly, you're jumping into the HR round, salary negotiation round.
So one more thing, like how to get the IP address?
IP address. Like first thing, you can get the public IP address easily. Okay, how you can get, I will tell you. With the locks and all the things, you can get the public IP address. But when it comes to the private IP address, you have to like contact with the ISP, service providers. Service provider. The public IP address भी service provider ही provide करता है. मतलब कि जो राउटर रहता है ना, मतलब हमारे सिस्टम से जो राउटर तक जाता है वो हमारा प्राइवेट आईपी रहता है, फिर राउटर से जो बाहर के नेटवर्क में जाता है वो पब्लिक आईपी रहता है. राइट, ये जो आईपी एड्रेस का है ना, आईएसपी प्रोवाइड करता है पूरा, प्राइवेट एंड पब्लिक. राइट, तो आपको ये आईएसपी से ये पूछना पड़ेगा उसको. आपका अगर पब्लिक आईपी मिल गया है तो आपको आईएसपी को पकड़ना पड़ेगा. आप उसको पूछ सकते हो कि ये पब्लिक आईपी मेरे सर्वर में लॉक्स में आ गया था, तो मुझे इसका प्राइवेट आईपी चाहिए, तो वो दे देंगे. और वो लोग आपको एग्जैक्ट लोकेशन में बता देंगे कि ये बिल्डिंग में था ये बंदा, और ये टाइम पे ये बंदा यूज कर रहा था, ये सिस्टम.
बताएंगे वो वहाँ पे था.
हाँ, क्यों? बिकॉज अगर आपका कोई अटैक हुआ है तो आपके पास कुछ लीगल डॉक्यूमेंट्स होगा कि यू वॉज अंडर अटैक एंड यू हैव टू लाइक यू आर इन्वेस्टिगेटिंग द केस. यू कैन शो द आईएसपी प्रोवाइडर, सो आपको वो दे देंगे. If you're attacking, then in that scenario, you can't.
तो
मतलब,
मैं उसका IP address चाहिए, तो how do I get it?
सॉरी.
अब मैं इसको अटैक कर रहा हूँ,
हाँ.
मुझे उसका IP address चाहिए,
हाँ.
मतलब illegal gaming.
हाँ, आईपी एड्रेस चाहिए, उस टारगेट का आईपी एड्रेस चाहिए. सो टारगेट का आईपी एड्रेस चाहिए तो आप क्या कर सकते हो, डायरेक्टली यू कैन शेयर द फाइल्स. सो राइट नाउ वी हैव यूज द रैट. So in this RAD method, do we have took the victim anything, any IP address or anything? No, right? So after sharing the file to the victim, if you have seen, we have captured his IP address. If I wanted to show you, कहाँ गया वो panel? So if he gets triggered, see, this is the victim IP address. Got it? This is the thing.
So in the case of mobile phones,
In the case of mobile phones also, you can do the thing, same thing. Okay, in the mobile phones, I will show you. In the mobile phones, we have to create the exe one. Sorry, my bad, APK. APK one. Okay, with the help of Metasploit, we can create. We will see in the upcoming sessions. Okay, so now what we have done, we have hacked the Windows XP using some Trojan horse software. Okay, this is the thing. Okay, next practical. So first, what we have done, first see, in the Trojan horse, Trojan horse. First practical, what we have seen, image one, right? In the back of image, we have hidden some secret message. Okay, secret message. Second one, what we have done, using some Trojan horse, Trojan horse file, we have hacked the target operating system, right? Right, this is the thing that we have done. Right now, third thing, what we are going to do, third thing, just give me a moment. Third thing, what we are going to do, we are going to we are going to use some StegHide tool name, and with the help of StegHide, we are going to yes, we are going to hide some secret message inside the image. Same thing. Previously in the Windows, we have done with the Notepad and Notepad++, right? So same thing right now, what we are doing, we are performing the third practical in the Kali Linux. Okay, in the Kali Linux, we are going to use one famous tool known as StegHide. So how we can do this thing, you have to, right now, I will show you this thing, how you can do this thing. So first thing, you have to turn on your Kali. Okay, let me just give me a moment because, okay, yeah. So just give me a moment. Let me just try to download this tool first, and I will tell you because I was facing some internet issue in my Kali, which is providing the same issue. Then I will just start the operating system and I will show you the practical. Nope, it's not working right now. So just give me a moment. Let me just restart the Kali operating system. Shut down. And one more thing, guys. So tomorrow is Saturday. So tomorrow you are having complete practical questions. Okay, so I'm going to provide you an image and I'm going to provide you as a hint like some websites names, some keys. Okay, so you have to enter in the websites and you have to decrypt the message and you have to submit the answer in the form. Huh? Sorry, timing will increase, don't worry about it. Okay, so let me just see once the configurations thing. Okay, host only. Cool, now I can able to do this thing. See, in the upcoming sessions, you are going to learn many things. But one thing is that if you are slow, like if you're not grasping the concepts easily, in that scenario, it's my humble request to try to please join in the offline sessions. Because after completion of the sessions, you are sitting together, and if you're performing the practical from your end, you are going to face some issues. So that I can be available over in the office. So I will be helping you, like what is the things that you need to do, right? So you're going to learn the things. Okay, in the recordings you can find the recordings, but if you're coming to the office, if you're slow, if you're somewhat slow, like if you're not grasping the concepts easily, in that scenario I would recommend you to please join in the offline mode. And one more thing, the concepts that we are learning, it's completely intermediate level, like starting intermediate level, like it will come at a basics level, to be frank. Like just think about it, if I'm telling you these are the basics level, then what if we are going in the advanced topics? Okay, right now we are going slow, slow, slow. We are going to increase our level. Okay, so please, if you're not getting the concepts, anyway, we are having the night sessions, right? If it's possible, try to join the night sessions as well. 9 to 10. 9 to 10, you don't have any things, right? Any sessions, any things, right? 9 to 10, around 1 and 1.5 hours. If you're not grasping the concepts easily of the morning sessions, try to join the evening sessions as well, night sessions. Many of the participants are doing the same thing. They're joining the morning session as well as the evening session. If you're in the morning sessions, I'm just revising some topics, and in the night session, I'm telling you some topics like some okay. Just try your give your best because these are the 4 months or 6 months. In short, you have to give your best. 4 months for the course duration and remaining 2 months for the job thing and all the things. Okay. So in short, you have to keep a deadline as you are having the 6 months of duration. You have to give your best, complete best. Okay. The task that I'm assigning, you have to complete on time. Okay. Anyway, I have told you one more thing. We are just monitoring you guys. Okay. If you are giving your best, you're completing the task on time. If you're giving the response in the class, then we are making you note. Okay, we are making the note, and then if the companies are like asking for us, for sure they're going to ask, like because they also don't wanted to waste the time. They are going to directly ask us, like, do you have any recommendation of there are you have any special students that we can directly go through them? So in that scenario, we are going to recommend your names. Okay, this is the thing. We are going to give you the opportunity. So, and then you have to prove yourself. Okay, root Kali. Okay, cool. So today we are going to completing the topic of steg height. Let me just give me a moment, guys, because there was some internet issues that I was facing earlier. So let me just give me a moment. I guess it should get downloaded right now. Yes, it's successfully downloaded. Okay, now we are good to go. Okay, let me just okay, just try to focus over here. Guys, just try to focus over here. Okay. So right now we have turned our Kali operating system, right? So this is the third task that we are performing is using the Kali operating system. Okay. Back of the image, we are hiding the message. And in this message, you can't right click and you can't able to get the secret message that we have done in the first thing. Okay. Because right now we are using the different method. Okay. In the first method, by right clicking on the image, by clicking on the edit with notepads or open with notepad, we can able to see the message, right? But in this method, you can't do this thing. Okay, after encrypting the message back of the image, you can't right click and you can't able to find the message, secret message. Okay, this is the different method. So first thing what we are going to do, first thing, please kindly make a note of it. Right now, I am in the which directory right now? Root directory, right? Home directory that we can call it as. Okay. As a cyber security professionals, what you have to do, if you're downloading any external software or any external tools, please download inside the documents folder because it will be in the arrangement order mode. Okay. Example. So what I have to do, I have to go to the documents folder, right? So right now I'm in the documents folder. If I wanted to show you, like if I'm doing the ls, you can see anonymous. I have created some folders like anonymous. Okay, anonymous is for like to hide in the network. Okay, inside this folder, anonymous folder, I am installing the tools like Tor IP changer, right? So according to the topic names, I have installed the tools inside it. Okay, right now what we are doing, we are hiding something. Okay, so example, I'm creating a new folder like mkdir. Okay, mkdir to make directory, right? So example, I'm making a folder name as hiding message. What I have done? What is the command I have? HIDING. What is the folder name that I have kept? Okay, but over here, if you can see, if you are giving the space in between, okay, if you are giving the space in between, how many folders it is going to create? It is going to
Two
create
fol
two
two folders.
because we have given the space in between. Okay, so if you wanted to like make it one folder, we have to use the like underscore or like you can, if you want, you can just use this symbol as well, right? But you have to give something in between. You can't able to give the space. Okay, if you're giving the space, it will going to create two folders. Okay, right now how many folders it will create? One, because I have just kept the underscore, right? So if I'm doing this ls, now you can see there is no folder I have created hiding message. So inside this hiding message folder, I can install the tools accordingly. Okay, so I have to go inside this folder, right? CD hiding. So what I have to do? Autocomplete. To autocomplete, tab,
Tab.
right? So you can able to see right now how many, like how much we are using the commands, right, on the day-to-day basis, right? So if you're using the Kali, obviously we have to learn the commands for sure. If in the upcoming session also, if you're hacking the operating systems, we are going to completely controlling with the terminal. We are going to use the commands. Okay, we are completely handling all the things with the terminal. Okay, so that if you please try to learn the commands of Linux. Okay, right now I'm inside the hiding message folder, right? So over here, first thing we are installing one tool. Okay, so the tool name is, okay, I will tell you, tool name is tech hide. What is the tool name? Stack height. Stack height, right? I have searched for HID, my bad. HID. HID. Stack height, right? What I have done, I have searched for stack height tool. This is the tool, okay, that we are going to use. So we are using the Kali Linux, right? So in the Kali Linux, if you are clicking on it, okay, Kali Linux tools, if you're clicking on it, you can able to see the command to install the tools. Okay, why we are seeing this repository, why we are I am telling you this thing is, see, in the Linux, in the Kali Linux operating system, we already the tools has been got pre-built installed, right? 2500 something, 600, 700 something tools has been got installed already pre-built. Okay, so this TechHive tool is already installed in your Kali Linux. But when it comes to the Ubuntu, Ubuntu is also one more operating system, right? Ubuntu, in the Ubuntu, there is no softwares you can get inside the Ubuntu. So if you're using the Ubuntu as a hacking operating system, and inside the Ubuntu, if you're installing the tools, you have to use this command. Okay. So right now in the Kali, as we all know, it is already pre-built installed. But for the safer side, what we are doing, we are just re-executing the commands. I'm just copying this command, pressing Ctrl C, and I'm pasting this command in Kali Linux. Ctrl Shift V and enter. Okay. If you're entering for the first time, it will ask you to press yes or no, Y or no. So you have what you have to press? You have to press Y and press enter. And after pressing Y, it will automatically going to download the StackHive tool in your Kali operating system. Okay. Which tool we are going to use to hide some secret message back of the image? StackHive tool. It is the famous tool. Okay. If you want, you can add it in your resumes as well. Okay. This is a tool that we are learning. And one more thing, guys. So when we are running any softwares or when we are learning any tools, okay, so please try to make a note of it in the notebooks. We have learned, because after creating a list, it will be easy for you to create your resumes. In the resumes, you can able to easily you can mention, we have learned this thing, we have learned this thing, we have learned this software, right? If someone in the interview, if they're asking, many of the interviews, they are going to see your resumes, and as per your resumes, they are going to asking you the questions, right? So right now, what I have done, I have installed the StackHive tool. Okay. Now, what we have to do, we have to hide some secret message back of the image, right? So what we have to do, we have to have one image along with us, right? So yeah, what you have to do, you have to open the Firefox browser and you can download any one random image, right? In this scenario, I have already downloaded the image. Okay, I will show you the image. Okay, so I will show you the image. Okay, Control X, and let me just go to the documents. Okay, let me just paste it in the hiding message and inside this. Okay, so assume that in the hiding message, I have downloaded one image and I have pasted in hiding message folder. Right now we are working in the hiding message folder, right? Inside the hiding message folder. So right now what I have done, I have downloaded one image and I have pasted in this section. Okay. Now let me just check by entering ls command. Have you have got any image? Yes, right? JPG, right? So this is the image that we wanted to bind some secret message inside it. Okay. Now what we have to do, we have to create a text file. First text file. Okay. So to create a text file, what we have to do, we have to click nano. Nano, it means that to create a text file. Nano will help you to create a text file. Example, Notepad or Notepad plus plus, right? Notepad and Notepad plus plus help us to create the text files. Similar way in the Kali, we use the nano.
That's it.
Touch is also being used. It is an alternative. We have different commands. We can use touch, we can use nano, or we can use the leaf pad. There is some other softwares as well. Leaf pad. Okay, we can use. Cat command is to read the files that we are going to see in the upcoming next command. Okay, so first thing, if you wanted to create the text file, what you have to type? Nano and then the text file name. Example, nano is nano editor, like text file editor. Okay. And then the file name. What is the file name that I wanted to keep? Demo.txt. And I'm hitting enter. Now, can you able to see one text file has been got opened? Right? Now, in this text file, inside this text file, I wanted to add some secret message. This is hacker. Or we can call it as, we can just rename it as hacker is on this side. Okay. What is the message? Hacker is on this side. Okay. So if you wanted to, like, see, if you wanted to save this file, what you have to press? You have to press Control X. First thing, command, you have to press Control X. Okay. After pressing, it will ask you to save modified file. Okay. If you wanted to save, what you have to press? Y. If not, N. So for right now, you have to press Y and then you have to press enter button. The file got saved. Okay. Now, if you wanted to read this file inside the text file, is it got successfully saved or not? To do this thing, what we can do, we can use the cat command. Cat and what is the text file name? So have you got any output that we have wrote inside the text file? Hacker is on this side. What does it mean? It means that the text file, that the thing that we have saved inside the file, it completely got saved. For the verification, we have used this thing. Okay. Now getting back to the presentation, there is one command. So here, so first thing, I will show you this thing, opening this thing. If you wanted to see the image, where is the, okay. If you wanted to see the image, what you can do, you can use the Firefox. Firefox is our browser, right? What is the image name? cybersecurity.jpg, and from clicking on enter, now if it's possible, right, now we can able to see the image, right? So before, I will showing you the before and after one. Okay, before we have seen, right, by entering Firefox cybersecurity.jpg, right, we have seen the image. Now what we have to do, we have to use this command known as tag hide embedded and -ef and -cf. I will show you this thing why we are using. Okay, this is the command. Okay, I will just copy and paste it over here. Okay, this is the image. This is the command. Okay, stag hide, it means that we are using the tool known as stag hide. Embedded, it means that we are embedding something, like we are hiding something. Okay, and ef, it means that we are like embedding in file. Hyphen e, it means that embedding. F, it stands for file. So which file is that? Demo.txt, right, that which we have created. And right, so cf, -cf, it means that craft in the file. Okay, craft, it means that we are like hiding this text message, like text file inside the back of the image. Like example, this is the image. Okay, this is the image. Okay, let me just turn on. In this, what we are doing, this is the image. Assume that this is the image. Back of the image, what we are doing, we are hiding the text file, directly the text file, not the directly in the message. Previously, what we have done, in the image, we have directly hidden the message in the first practical, in the virus, in the first notepad plus plus, right? So, but in this scenario, what we are doing, in this text file, back of the text file, we are hiding the, sorry, in this image, we are hiding the text file. Okay, so that what we are doing, see, right now, you have to tell me, is it the correct command which you have copied and pasted? Why? Yes, yes, good catch. Okay, so over here in this command, our like image name is image.jpg, but in this image, what we have created, cybersecurity.jpg. So right now you can see it's not in the bold, right? So we have to rename it as cyber security dot jpg. Okay, this is the command. Okay, now if I'm hitting enter button, now what is asking? Enter passphrase. Do you wanted to keep any password? Example, if the victim is getting this image, or any some users, random users are getting this image, in that scenario, they can able to download this image, they can able to see the message, right? So in that scenario, if you wanted to add the password, you can able to add it. Or else what you can do, you can directly click on enter button. Re-enter the password. We don't have entered any password. I'm just clicking on enter button. Now what it's showing, embedding in demo.txt in cybersecurity.jpg. It's done. Right? Right now what we have done using this command, we have hided the text message inside the cybersecurity.jpg. Okay, in this we have completely demo.txt, this file we have hided, we have encoded in cybersecurity.jpg in short. Okay, now we can share this cybersecurity.jpg to the receiver, like anyone, say, victim. Okay, if we wanted to read this message, so this is the same command that we are using, but in this what we have to do, steghead embedded we have used, right? Okay, I guess in the few minutes the meeting is going to be getting ended. So just do one thing, guys. So just try to join in with the different link. Guys, am I audible right now?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So please join in with the different link because right now the time is 11:04. So it's automatically going to ending the meeting. So please
Oh.
try to join in with the different link. Till then, what I will do, I will restart the computers. It will detect my drive.
What?
Let me just stop the recording.